Welcome everybody. We're gonna wait a few minutes here, let people join. What a beautiful day. Hi guys, thanks for joining. We're just gonna give people a few minutes here to join, then we'll kind of get started. Hey, thanks for coming. We're gonna have my wife today. She'll be answering some questions and reading them off. She's gonna say hi.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining us today. We're so excited to have you. Excited to make some delicious potato chip halibut for everybody to share with their families.
Hi guys. Hi Jessica. Good everybody. We're gonna have a beautiful crowd today. We'll give them a few more minutes. Hey guys, thanks for joining. It's gonna be an awesome recipe today. One of our favorites. It's still morning over here, up in the great north. I'm hungry.
Nice to see you, Mary Jane.
Hi, Mary. All right, I'll give them 3 more minutes here for people to join, then we'll get started. Hope you guys are staying warm. It's cold up here today. And then behind the scenes, we also have Camellia. She'll be answering questions, replying to you guys. Who loves Catch Sitka? We do.
Potato chip halibut is so delicious. We agree.
I think the most important part about this recipe is it's a kid pleaser. You can get your kids, any kids will eat this. One more minute here, then we'll get going. Thanks for joining everybody. Look at this crowd. Love it. Hey, Robert. All right. Sounds like the oven's ready.
Oven is ready. Give a few more minutes for people.
Judy Killian wants to. There's a notification there. I think somebody wanted to join or send a message maybe. So be patient with us. This is our first Facebook Live video. But we'll show you how to do some great techniques and produce some amazing fish. All right, I think we got everybody here. I think we're about ready.
About ready to get started. You want to show them what we're making
Awesome.
today?
So today we're going to do our potato chip halibut recipe, accompanied with
Take it up here a little
bring it a
closer
little
for you
closer
guys.
there, with some coleslaw. I'm going to show you how to make that. It's not only delicious, but it's very simple and easy to do. We do it when we're in a hurry. need to put something on the table for us and the kids, and it's healthy, it's delicious, and definitely a crowd pleaser. Hey guys, thanks for joining. People that just got here.
Yes, our kids request potato chip halibut at least once a week.
Yeah.
We don't make it that often for them, but they would eat it every day if we did.
Right, it's delicious. It's delicious. So, thanks for coming, everybody. And it's spring everywhere, I'm pretty sure, except for here. Last night we ended up with about 4 inches of snow. But spring, it usually marks the start of the longline season. And that means the fishermen get ready to go out and harvest their halibut, black cod, rockfish, and some lingcod here and there. And so what a good way to kind of kick off that season with a potato chip halibut recipe. We're going to kind of walk you through step by step, and hopefully we'll be able to show you how to make some delicious food. So what I did last night, I took 2 pieces of halibut out. This is about the size they come in when you order our fish to your door, and let them defrost overnight.
Just in the refrigerator.
Yep, just in the refrigerator overnight. It's ready this morning. And I did a quick rinse on them and then patted them dry. What I'm gonna do now, since the fish is gonna be a little bit wet, I'm gonna pat it one more time because we want it to be as dry as possible so that the mayonnaise will stick to it when we're ready to roll it. We'll just pat these 2 dry, get them ready. And the way we portion these out when we cut them, it works for us. You can do any size. Just you want to make sure that they're all the same size when you're baking them so that they cook at the same temperature and time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to portion this very easy, finger lengths. They're about 1 inch apart. I'm just going to cut them into uniform pieces. Hope you guys can see that. This is beautiful halibut here, nice flaky. Very simple. And if you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll just kind of walk through this step by step. Mindy and Camellia will answer any questions or give me any questions. The beautiful thing about halibut, it's very diverse. It can go any type of cuisine, from Asian to American to Spanish. It takes on any kind of flavor you add with it. So it's very versatile, I guess you could say would be a good word.
It has a great texture as well. I like to refer to it as our chicken. You know, we use it in any dish that you would normally put chicken in. I feel like you can sub halibut just as easily.
Yeah, a really awesome way to do it, just not to get off track, but do tacos with it. Instead of breading them and deep frying them, you could just break it up in the pan, add your seasoning just like it's ground meat, and then boom, you have fish tacos. Easy, fast fish tacos.
And a trick for that too, sometimes I'll make a little bit of extra, and you guys know it freezes fabulously. So I take that extra halibut taco meat and portion it into lunch-sized portions and freeze it. And then I can make myself and our girls an easy and delicious halibut taco lunch in no time.
It's awesome. Very good. So first we're going to start with our mayonnaise dredge. I'm just going to get a bowl here. And we're going to start with about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. We like to use, we're a little health conscious around here, the olive oil Best Food mayonnaise. You can use any type of mayonnaise that you like. But this is kind of what we use in our household. Very simple. I'm just going to start by putting it in a bigger bowl, our dredging bowl here.
And welcome to those of you just joining. We're getting started making potato chip halibut.
Oh yeah, welcome guys. And then we're going to take about a juice from 1/2 lemon and just put it in there. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And I don't think this is on the recipe, but I like to put a little bit of fresh ground black pepper in there. Give it a little bit of a kick. And this is what it's gonna look like. All the ingredients were, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Just gonna mix it up to a consistency of a loose yogurt, I guess you could say. You don't want it too loose so that it doesn't stick on the fish, but you don't want it too thick to where you get a lot of clumps. So I'm just gonna mix that nicely in there. And one nice thing about this recipe is you can kind of modify it. If you like a little spice, you can add a little spice. Even with the chips, we found out that our family favorites are the Lay's salt and vinegar potato chips. I've had people use jalapeno, barbecue, regular just salt. So it really kind of depends on your palate.
We've tried crackers.
Yeah.
We've tried all different. We've even tried tortilla chips. All different things. This recipe, you know, we've had it in our family for years. Issam actually made it for me and my 6 roommates on our second date, and I'll say this is how he won my heart, maybe. You know, he got this from a old salty fisherman that taught him. I know it's probably a pretty beloved Pacific Northwest recipe if you're in the know, so everybody has their secret way of doing it.
Yeah.
Some people think an oilier chip is better because it retains the moisture in the halibut a bit more. It's all just personal preference.
Yeah, that's great. It's very customizable, I guess would be a good word for it, right?
Yeah.
So I went ahead and crunched my potato chips. What I usually do, I just open the bag and I crunch them inside the bag. Some people like them really fine. My kids and ourselves, we like them a little more coarse. And so whatever your preference is, there's no right or wrong way. So this is kind of the thickness and coarseness that we like. And it's gonna go really fast from here, guys, and then into the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my, excuse me for a second, I'm gonna put my gloves on because it's gonna get a little gooey.
I just do this with my bare hands.
Yeah, tougher than I am, I guess.
Maybe I was an art teacher for 10 years, so I don't mind getting a little dirty.
That's right. So we're just gonna take our pre-portioned halibut. I'm just gonna roll it into the mayonnaise. Here, get a nice coating on it. And then some people will say, man, this mayonnaise is gonna be a little unhealthy or fatty. Really what the mayonnaise does is it helps the potato chip stick, and as you bake it, all the mayonnaise bakes off, and then all you have is the potato chips stuck onto the halibut.
Well, and halibut is such a lean fish to begin with, and you know, the oils that are in it are your healthy omega-3 oils. So you can tolerate just a little bit of fat from the mayo there in this recipe.
Well, yeah, you know, there's only 1 gram of fat per 3 ounces of halibut.
Right.
So and like super lean. So you need something there to kind of keep it from getting dried out when you're baking it. And so the mayonnaise is a good buffer.
Moisture barrier.
Yeah, moisture barrier.
Halibut is a great source of protein too. I think there's over 40 grams of protein per serving. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's heart healthy, and you know, helps you maintain that healthy waistline too.
Yeah. We're all looking for that. Especially coming out of the wintertime. That's a beautiful thing about, you know, the longline season just starting. We're getting all this new product coming in from the fishermen, and everybody's thinking spring is here. We need to start thinking a little bit more about, you know, our quote-unquote beach bodies and health. This is a great way. Seafood, all of our seafood, you know, from the salmon to the lingcod to the black cod, they're going to have great health benefits for you. You're going to feel good about eating them. Locally sourced. All right, so I went ahead and dredged all these. Excuse me while I take my quote-unquote gloves that are not tough enough. So we went ahead and put these on the pan, and we're just gonna pop them in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes at 350.
Yeah. If you go online to our website at www.catchsitkaseafoods.com, you can click the About in the menu at the top, and then you'll see a recipe tab. And we have this in our recipe tab there, along with many other beautiful dishes. And you can see time and temp and all ingredient quantities. But yeah, it's at 350 for 14 minutes.
And you guys see, I mean, it literally took me, I think, 12 minutes from when I took it out of the refrigerator, portioned it, and then another 12 minutes. You have a delicious dinner ready in under 30 minutes for your whole family. Definitely going to be a crowd pleaser. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of construct what the plate should look like. This recipe is supposed to have green beans in it, but being up here in the Great North, our supply chains aren't the best, and so we didn't have any green beans. We weren't able to go to the store and get green beans. So we're just gonna do the coleslaw, which that recipe is on the same page that the potato chip halibut is on. You can find that, and it goes really well to cut through the halibut and the potato chips.
Yeah, be sure to sign up when you go to our website. Be sure to sign up. There should be in the footer or in the lower right-hand corner, a red window pop-up where you can enter your email and receive a 20% off coupon for signing up. And that way you'll never miss any new recipes that we come out with or any new deals. And just for being here with us today and watching, if you place an order today through the end of March, you can use the code Potato Chip, and you get $20 off of a $125 purchase.
Awesome. Potato chip. Our kids' favorite. They're downstairs right now going nuts over the smell.
Yeah. A lot of people say their kids won't eat fish. And we've never had that issue with our fish, but this is a great dish to kind of introduce your kids to Catch Sitka Seafoods fish and be like, okay, this is the fish that you will eat because it's delish.
That's right. It's a great gateway fish.
Yes.
To get them into eating healthy. At our house, our kids, they're on a schedule to where we give them a protein every 3 hours, and so our smoked salmon, they have that every 3 hours, and they
not smoked salmon every 3 hours, but we have breakfast, and then we have smoked salmon.
Yeah, sorry. Yes,
twice a day.
Twice
smoked
a day.
Salmon snack.
Not every 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's a lot of smoked salmon. So I went ahead and plated this for you guys. Just a little coleslaw, a little delicious halibut. You have a wonderful meal.
Yeah. We like to serve it. Usually we'll put a platter, a little charcuterie board with our smoked salmon. It's really easy to just slice up the smoked salmon, slice some veg. I usually throw some crackers, sometimes some olives or nuts, a little bit of hummus, and olive oil. I like to use Olivelli for my olive oils. They've got some great delicious seasonings and flavorings there.
Yeah. One of my favorites are olive oils, for sure. And olive oil really goes really well with seafood. Butter, not so much. It's too much fat when you're trying to accompany it with such a lean meat. The olive oil really cuts through there, gives it the flavor that it needs. So we strictly use olive oil when we cook seafood here. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you learned something today. If you get a chance, head over to our website, check out our other recipes. We're always adding more recipes on there, adding our own home recipes that we go to, that are go-to recipes that we love to use. We'll be, with the season just starting, if you're kind of unsure of what you're looking for, we offer now a sampler box that you can choose from, try it, see what you like, and then come back and say, hey, this is the box I want. Another thing, we're going to start to kind of separate our species to where if you only like halibut, you can just get halibut. So that's coming down the line. Some new exciting news as the season progresses. We're going to bring on some king crab from the boat The Handler that's off of the Deadliest Catch. So that's really exciting. Fresh Alaskan king crab.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. And then some prawns and scallops. A lot of great things happening this year. Join us. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you guys. We're just about ready to pull our potato chip halibut out of the oven, and the girls will be excited. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for your time, guys.
I'm not sure.